Hello and welcome to the IELTS speaking test. Can you introduce yourself for me, please?
Yeah, my name is Arzu Fatih and you can call me Arzu.
Very good, Arzu. We're going to go through 3 sections of the test. I will talk you through each section and we will take it from there. Arzu, can you tell me what you do? Do you work or are you a student?
I have a degree in psychology, but to tell you the truth, my job is not related with the field of my studies. And because I reckon working in this field, I'm in psychology, can put a great burden of responsibilities on my shoulders. So nowadays I'm working as a handicraftsman and I make some handmade pictures by copper sheets.
Very good. And what do you like about your job?
What struck me the most about my job is about creating, and I believe that each handicrafting has a beautiful story behind it because it is made by a human. For instance, whenever I see a handmade carpet, I imagine a woman maybe in a remote village who creates this phenomenon with a whole of her emotions and feelings. And so I think this is the most beautiful thing about my job.
And is there anything you don't like about your job?
Yeah, absolutely. I believe that everything has some advantages and disadvantages, and my job is not an exception. And I would say, unfortunately, nowadays people take the art for granted, so I can say it's not a well-paid job, unfortunately.
Very good, thank you very much. Arzu, we're going to go to the first section of your speaking. We're going to talk a little bit about places now. And what do you think, what are the most crowded places in your hometown?
There are plenty of, and some of the most crowded places in my hometown, including some popular tourist attractions, some markets, especially the local ones, and on top of that, I reckon city centers are always crowded.
Very good. And do you like crowded places?
To be honest, I have mixed emotions about these situations. For instance, while I can enjoy the vibrancy of these places, I can feel, I can also feel anxious. So it completely depends on the situation and my mood at the time.
Very good. And when was the last time you went to a crowded place?
I think it was about 2 weeks ago when I traveled to Dubai, and I had to use subway for commuting, and I would say it was so crowded.
Very good. And would you say people with the same interests usually get along with each other when they are in a crowd?
In my opinion, yeah, because shared interests can serve as a common ground for forming connections, starting conversations, or building relationships with others who have similar passions and hobbies.
Very good. Okay, Arzu, we're going to go to the second part of your speaking now. Here I'm going to give you a topic. You have 1 minute to think about the topic. You are also allowed to take notes, and then 1 to 2 minutes to talk about it. I would like you to describe a time you bought something from a street market. You can take your notes. Okay, Arzu, 1 minute is up. You can start talking now.
Okay. As you can see, and with the advent of technology, nowadays online shopping has become a universal phenomenon, and that we have been able to purchase lots of things just with click of a button. So it brings about a comfortable life. But on the other hand, sometimes we need to immerse ourselves in the real world, which means smelling, touching, and enjoying the things in the real world is a unique experience. And now I would like to talk about my own experience about shopping from a street market. So let's turn the clock back to several years ago when we traveled to the north of Iran, and we had decided to go to the local market. And I vividly remember upon our arrival, we faced a vibrant ambience with a lot of colorful items. And as I was strolling through the crowded aisles, suddenly I noticed a shiny object. And when I focused, I came to the realization that it was a pair of earrings. And that was adorned with some special stones. So I was drawn to it, and I understood I had to have it as a souvenir of my trip. So after friendly bargaining with the seller, finally I could purchase it at a reasonable price. And I know it would remind me of the time when I was in the north of Iran. So at the end I can say the bustling energy of the market, the colorful items, and the friendly sellers totally made it a memorable shopping experience from a street market.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, Arzu, we're going to continue our discussion related to markets and shopping. What kind of markets are there in your country?
There are various types of markets in my country, such as supermarkets, online markets, and some traditional and local markets, and big shopping malls. On top of that, we have some street vendors too.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And do you think small markets will disappear in the future?
Yeah, it is possible. Because as we can see nowadays, they face some challenges due to competition from larger retailers and online shops. But on the other hand, they can, because they provide some special and unique services and products for their customers, so they can attract their special customers.
Very good. And have people's shopping habits changed in recent years?
Absolutely yes. As we are witnessing, nowadays people's shopping habits have changed in recent years due to several contributing factors, such as changing consumer preferences, or economic conditions. And on top of that, I believe that due to some technological advancements, nowadays people tend to online shopping because of its convenience and some other benefits.
Very good. And what are the differences between shopping in street markets and big malls or shopping centers?
In my opinion, shopping from a street market can provide a local and a traditional experience, while shopping from a big shopping mall can offer a more organized and comfortable shopping with a wider selection of brands.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And for your final question, do you think the goods sold at discount stores do not have the values or qualities as the ones that are sold in regular stores?
I think it's different. Because some discount stores can offer lower priced items and products of good qualities, while some others can offer a lower quality of goods. So it's really important and for us as a customer to evaluate the value and quality of goods and products that we want to purchase.
Thank you very much, Arzu.
You're welcome.